Hey, it's Katura, and with a new update for Wizards Warboard, I wanted to go over some things with you guys, going over the meta, going over the companions I like, stickers and cards, different things like that, as well as going over how to finish the seasonal achievements. I'm going to be making a part 2 where I do gameplay and discuss it with you guys, and I'll also include in the description a link to my other Wizards Warboard video where I go over some tips on how to upgrade your board and things like that. First, I want to discuss companions with you guys because I definitely have some favorites in this new meta that we have on the Warboard. Flitwick, he doesn't get used often just because he's a bit more difficult, and honestly I don't know how to use him, so I can't help you guys with that, but my favorite are definitely Dumbledore and Hermione because they are great with Protego Diabolica, and right now that is definitely the meta. I also love Ron because I think it's good to have a spell user and a summons user both together, because Ron, you can use spells and summons, but it will send summons right to people, and I love that. Their movement is also very important. You can see here that they prefer backline combat, so for doing spells like Protego Diabolica, they'll be best because they're not moving around a ton. And by they, of course, I mean Dumbledore and Hermione. I also still love Neville. He is really great because his health is high and he does healing, so he can also be good for doing Protego Diabolica as well as Protego Totalum. But it's important to see the characters and how they move. They now added that. You can see Ron prefers free movement, so he just moves around the board. I would say for summons, even Newt is still good, and Luna, of course. I don't really like Snape and Bellatrix just because they go to frontline. You can see they have frontline combat, so they get taken out pretty easy just because they go right to the front and they just take damage, and they're a bit more difficult to keep alive, I would say. So to summarize right now, my top are Dumbledore, Hermione, and Ron. Then I would go for Newt or Luna. Harry's really not too bad, but he's also a frontline mover. But those are the top that I would choose: Dumbledore, Hermione, Ron, or Newt. Oh, and Neville, of course. I still really do like Neville. He is a great companion as well. Next, going over some of the new cards I like. I really like the Golden Snidget because it will fly, and then when it hits you or a companion, it will reduce cooldown of your skills and of course get better as it gets to Mythic. So that is a really good card to have to help get cards out faster or summons out faster. For leveling your board, Mooncap is amazing. It gets you a lot of MP. For each successful dance, you'll gain MP, and as you level up the Mooncap, you can get more MP. So once it gets higher, you can gain 2 MP, and then you can also gain Mooncap cards, which helps you level it up even more. And of course, the health goes up, so then that enables you to do the dance even better. I really suggest putting it on Neville because he is great. If you put a barrier of like crabs around him to protect him against summons, he can really finish the Mooncap dances, and this can just help you level up your board, especially if you're wanting to get to level 6. It's very helpful for getting the achievements done as well. Now, Protego Diabolica is the meta because you can get it at level 4 on your board, and once you get it leveled up, it just goes crazy. And if you have it with Dumbledore, so it could get cast several times potentially, or you put one of my new favorite stickers on it so it could get cast more, or Hermione's reduced cooldown, this just goes crazy. I'm sure if you've played it, you've been defeated by Protego Diabolica before. Tiny Flames also makes it super OP because it reduces the cooldown as well. So if you can surround Protego Diabolica in that, you are golden. And then if you put this new sticker on top of it where you have a 50% chance to cast it an extra time, it just takes over. It's just crazy. I know this is a card, but really quick, if you're using Protego Diabolica, I suggest also having Protego Totalum. That way it protects your characters that are standing within Protego Diabolica, and try to get it up to Mythic if you can. This will just help you take over the board completely. And I want to show you guys this quick example of why Protego Diabolica and Protego Totalum are so crazy on the board. It just goes insane. You can see the other people were trying to build it up, but I had already built it up so much that there's just no way they could compete with that, and my guy's health is like barely down at all, and then I ended up winning. So very OP, and definitely it is the meta right now. Another new sticker I love for summons is Krill because it increases the attack speed and movement speed for your summon by 40%. This is really an amazing sticker, and if I see it, I just grab it. This new queen sticker is actually pretty amazing. It puts a queen on your board and she will just apparate to different spots on the board after that 20 seconds and do damage, and she has really high health and she's actually pretty OP. If you could get several of those, you can just put one per companion, but if you can get 3 of those on the board, and they would be just going around doing a ton of damage. They're pretty awesome. Next, with some of the new upgrades, we have this new Cryptid Crew one that will put a legendary troll and yeti out on the board after 10 seconds. They have very high health, do very high damage, and it can just annihilate people. I've seen it It's just crazy. If you have Protego Diabolica, eventually you'll be able to take them out pretty easy as you upgrade, but in the beginning stages, the Cryptid crew really takes people out and can help you get a lot of wins. Another upgrade I really like is the enhanced cards, because that enables you to enhance any rare card that you want that you put it on. So when I'm needing some cards to do upgrades, I love having this. I'll even save them if there's nothing to upgrade at the moment, but this is a really handy one to do. I also do like the shrinking solution. It gives you MP, but it also will shrink your duelist by 50% and you'll take 50% less damage for the first 20 seconds of the battle, so it's a really nice little upgrade. Next, I wanted to go over the seasonal achievements with you guys and show you the boards that I used to get them. I got these in one game. Getting the achievements done is kind of dependent on luck because you have to get the cards and stickers that you need, as well as sometimes leveling up your board. For this first two, you don't really have to level up your board a lot. So that was the first ones I was able to get done. You can see my Luna, she has the Prankster achievement, and then my own character, I have 4 ice cards plus the tiny snowman, and that's how I was able to finish the achievement, and I was able to get that done, both of them done, on the singular game, which was very nice. But you can see for the Prankster one, I have the bombs and the whiz bang on either side of that sticker, and I had to get lucky and get that sticker because a lot of games I didn't get it. For the Let It Burn achievement, you do need to have your board at level 4 in order to even get Goobrathian Fire. That's where Mooncalf can help you. But you can see here that I do have the fire sticker, and I have my 4 fire cards all surrounding it with different characters. I have Goobrathian Fire, Protego Diabolica, Incendio, and Confringo is also a fire card, and they're all surrounding that sticker just to help it be more enhanced, but that's how I was able to get it done. For the Storm Signals achievement, you need a Tiny Thundercloud, 2 Ventus, and 2 other weather cards. And that's just for one round. It doesn't actually have to be the whole entire game. It's just at least one round. You need to have that set up. You can see I have 2 Ventus that I didn't combine, as well as 2 other weather cards and the sticker, and that took care of it. I was able to combine them afterwards, and it still took care of it. These last 2 achievements are the hardest. For Under the Lake, you need a level 6 board even to get the squid. And for the chess or auto chess, it's really dependent on whether you get all 4 of the statues as well as the stickers. I got lucky and was able to do them both in one game, but it might take, a few games. It's all dependent on luck and leveling up your board for that Under the Lake sticker. You can see here I have my board maxed out at level 6, and it was definitely the Mooncalf that helped me. I have it at Mythic, but you can see I already have the squid achievement taken care of. I didn't think I'd get the statue, but I got lucky on this refresh and got the sticker just in time, so I bring that other statue up so I can get it all taken care of in the one round that's needed. And I just got really lucky on this. Like I said, it is a matter of luck whether you get the cards and stickers, but I was really happy to get these ones taken care of both at the same time because they are definitely the most difficult. I hope this video helps you guys get started on the new Wizards Warboard updates and help you get some of your achievements done. Like I said, I will be doing a part 2, and in that one I'll be doing a full gameplay showing you what I'm thinking with the new cards and stickers and how I got first place and just took over the board. So just keep your eyes out for that. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and thank you so much for watching.